Alright, should be good to go. We'll see what problems we have today. It's now the dawn of the Raptor. People wanted to see the Raptor. I'm actually kind of keen to play the Raptor too, but the issue with the Raptor is that you need friends to play it, and as you see, we have no friends here. I was hoping that there would be some eggs that we could hatch into and make like a better Raptor, and also start with a pack. But I guess we'll just start a solo and see how we do. It's going to be pretty tricky depending on where we spawn, because getting that first kill is always going to be a bit of an issue. I'll just have a quick check to see if there's any other Raptor eggs going. Let's see. I want to go to this server. Let's have a look in the egg section. No, people are just nesting pteranodons. So, alright, we'll just start and go from there. Let's see how we do. Let me know if anything's not working, like audio and sound like that. Oh, it looks like we spawned exactly where I want to be, actually, as well. Now, the thing about the Raptor is there's a couple of oh, we've got to reset the kill cam, actually. This is, people will get angry because we haven't done anything yet so far. Okay, so reset this. Last time we did pretty good. I guess we were playing the crocodile, so we did really well. Oops, that should be 0. 0, there we go. Alright. First mutation. I think we're going to get congenital, because raptors are very weak to large species. The thing with raptors is they have an interesting mechanic where oh shit, there's carnotauruses. Carnotaurus is like one of the... Wait, there's a carnotaurus right here? Is he dead? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll be having this for supper. S diet, perfect. Okay, nice. I think I'm too small to pull out his organs, so I can't get his delicious noodles. So that's a freebie. So I guess we'll just stick around this carnotaurus corpse for a bit. You do get body drops. You do get body drops on this server, but I think this one's a real player because they have the skin, the blue skin that people would like to play as. Usually the body drops are like neutral skins. But yeah, so raptors can instantly kill anything that's smaller than them by pouncing and pinning. So if something's under 450 kgs when we're full grown, if we get to full grown, we can instantly take them out, which is pretty cool. Because it's just fun. It's very easy. But at the moment we're only 20 kg, so it's going to be pretty tricky. They also have an interesting pounce mechanic. So they're similar to the Trudon, but instead of poison, they use bleeds and damage, which is pretty cool. And the cool thing about raptors is they are pack hunters, so they're very sociable. But as you see, we have no friends right now. So that's going to be tricky. That's going to be really, really tricky. I think what's going to happen is we'll probably die on this raptor, and then as soon as I see like a nested raptor eggs, I'll go to those, and we'll try and switch over. Because being in a raptor pack is so much fun. Like having 4 buddies and then taking turns jumping on and ripping and tearing is it's a lot of fun. It's like having the Trudon bros together, you know. But unfortunately, there's just nobody playing Raptor. Well, I guess actually I don't know. I could check, but you can actually inspect this server to take a look. There's no one nesting in Raptors, is what I should say. So we'll take a look at how many people are playing what while we wait for our diet to go down a bit. So the real-time concurrent players, actually Omniraptor is the highest number of players on the server at the moment, followed by Pteranodons, then Ceratosauruses, then Carnotauruses, then Herrerasauruses. Herrerasauruses are really scary as a raptor because I think even as full grown, they can get one shot. How many raptors have I played so far? I don't know, quite a few. Maybe 12 or something. I mean, you typically die as a baby in the Isle, so it's pretty common. I mean, just like life, right? Oh, I hear something else, so we might die right here, depending on what it is. Sounds like the Herrerasaurus. Yeah, it is. So the Herrera's climbing that tree so he can pounce me, so we're going to leave now. Although, so we can also, like, do this and, like, jump on people, which is really fun, and ride around them. So hopefully we can find someone to jump on, but the Herrerasaurus being there means we have to leave, which is very sad. Our little raptor's all alone. But I think raptors like to live in, like, the north part of the map. Like, they like to live around the volcano. So I guess we'll have to start journeying. We're going to have to go up through the southern plains, through the highlands. Highlands is a pretty popular raptor spot too. And then go to the volcano. I was playing a raptor before. It was really, really cool experience. I recorded it actually, so I can show you at some point. But like we were nesting inside the volcano, and well, like the family was trying to raise like rare skins because you can get rare skins in certain areas of the map, and the volcano was one of them. And we had 3 Ceratosauruses raid the nest, and like everyone started dying, and then we had to try and escape. Oh, hello, is it a friend? No, it's a Cerato. So now we have to run away. Unfortunately, because he can do the AoE attacks, it's very easy for him to kill us. So we have to bamboo. Have to try and bamboozle him, but obviously it didn't work. I thought that was a raptor, so I exposed myself. Because young Ceratos look very similar to raptors, so that's very unfortunate straight away. We do actually have a carnotaurus that we can play, the Copatosaurus. So when we want to not die, we can play that for a while. But we'll give the raptor another try. Wait, no, I can't spawn as the raptor! I can't spawn as the raptor! The server queues are not letting me do it. See what happened? There's automatic population control, so I literally cannot choose to spawn as a raptor on the server right now. Unless someone unlocks it with coins. So I guess what we'll do is we'll play the carnotaurus and try and redeem the code. But I heard there was something wrong with the redeeming of the codes. We'll try it. Last time we tried to redeem the code, it didn't work. So we'll go to carnotaurus and see if this works this time. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. If not, I'll just jump off a cliff. But that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Dilo time? I would like to play with Dilo. Alright, so let's see. You spawn as... Then we have to go to storage commands, right? Storage system... storage commands... Storage... Okay. Restore. Self-restore dino. Let's see if we can do this. Choose redeem voucher. Carnotaurus. Alright, let's see what's happening. Let's see if this works this time. Starting restoration process. Choose your first mutation. I guess we'll get enlarged meniscus. Alright. Do not lay down. Now, we died last time this happened, so we picked our first mutation. Alright, let's see if this works. If it dies, it doesn't count, because it's not me. Okay. Alright. We got our second mutation now. Well, I mean, we got our growth thing. I think what happened is it, like, auto-starved us or something, because it, like, levels you up. Alright, we picked our first mutation, now what? Do we walk around? It's not working. We picked our first mutation and waited. Now what? I hear raptors. If we kill some raptors, that makes space for us in the raptors. So I should probably put like a disclaimer on the channel. Okay, we got our second. Okay, we're up to second one. Okay, it's working. It's working, chat. Let's get. I don't know. Efficient digestion. Nah. Increased bleed resistance. Traumatic thrombosis. Let's get that one. All right. So now we are just about full size. Perfect. We're at 97% grown and they gave us a perfect diet, so it'll be a couple minutes and then we'll be full grown. Where are we though? Yeah, it actually refilled my stuff. It actually worked this time. So I guess we've got to go to find some food. But I don't know where we are. We're in the misty area. I was actually so mad because I was playing a little dino games myself yesterday. And I started playing as a Dilo, and I spawned during the mist, and there's a rare chance to get the rare Son of the Mist skin. So I literally got the coolest skin for the Dilo. Well, maybe not the coolest, but one of the coolest skins for the Dilo. But then, I couldn't find any food because nobody was playing. There was like 20 people in the server because it was like the middle of the night in Japan. So, it was ogre, and I died of hunger. Very sad. I had a cool Dilo skin. I couldn't get it to 100% or save it. Is this salt water or lake or whatever? I don't know. I actually don't know where we are because it's misty. Oh, I think I know where we are. There should be very low chance of crocodiles being in here, but there's never zero chance. What are your hours now? You gotta drop a red super chat if you want to know the Isles playtime hours. That's the only way I'll reveal it. Alright, we can close this since we don't need the eggs anymore. Okay. I should probably put a disclaimer on the screen. We're playing a Carnotaurus because we can't play Raptor just yet. But there will be more Raptoring once we figure out where we are. I think we need to go south, right? Wait, if this is the lake, then I think south... I need to go southeast. This way? I don't know. Can't believe it didn't get cropped. This lake, there's very low chance of there being a crop. But I was looking at that other game. I was talking about this on the other stream yesterday. Is the Echoes of Extinction looks pretty based. And some people are saying it was hopium, but like, I don't know, I think it looks really good. I was looking through their roster, and they have really good designs. We just hit full grown. There we go. So I want to take my last mutation. I guess congenital, I don't know. I think it's a carnotaurus, it doesn't really matter. It's just so big. The only thing we have to worry about is for like stegosauruses and triceratopses and diablos and things like that. I hear Dilos in the mist though. Although I guess I have to watch my stamina. Probably prefer if I had my multi-chambered lungs. But since we restored a dinosaur, there's no time to level up our lungs to do that. So we do want to keep our thing high. Last time when I was leveling this guy up, I had a really good run. Need to find some food soon, though. Really want to see where we are. I think if we follow this road, it'll lead us back to civilization, but you never know. I've been watching some of the videos as well from the horde testing for this, which is basically the public test realm for the betas and things like that. But the T-Rex is almost here, which is actually quite surprising how far developed it's come through. One of the things, like, even though people say like it may be hopium to think about the Echoes of Extinction going to replace the Isle, the good thing will happen though is that having competition will actually force the Isle to develop their game. Because that's one of the biggest problems with the Isle is like there's no competition and there's no reason for them to build up. All right, I think I'm going the wrong way. This I think goes to the west. I think this way goes to the Highlands. Oh no, wait, this goes to West Axis. I'm pretty sure. So I went the wrong way. Maybe I should just look at the map. With the mist, it's too tricky. Alright, I'm going to look at the map. We can do some sick dinosaur drifting on this, like multi-track drifting. Alright, let's see. Turn the chat off for a second. Isle map. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where we are now. So we're going to go southeast. Southeast will get us to Highland Lake. And from there we can kind of transition down to the more populated areas. So we'll do that. Mark that as red. Chat back on, there we go. Move the chat down here. For now. Since I have no friends to talk to. So that's like northeast this way. Map cheating. It's not cheating. They give you the longitude and latitude. They just don't want to have the maps in the game because it's weird for dinosaurs to be looking at maps. I know it's like just looking at maps with extra steps, I guess, but like it is what it is. But for real, I was researching more about the Echoes of Extinction, and the tribal gameplay actually looks like it could be fun. Because what they're going to do is they're going to have two servers. So one will be like the human island with NPC dinosaurs. And then the humans have to take a boat to the dinosaur island where it's all the dinosaur players. There we go, there's the dome. That's perfect. We just need to get some stamina then. But like the good resources will be on the dinosaur island. So humans will actually have to go over to the dinosaur island to get the stuff that they need. And flying dinosaurs and marine dinosaurs will be able to reach the human isle. And also small dinosaurs like microraptors, I guess, that can sneak onto the boats. But the big dinosaurs are going to be pretty tricky to get over there. And it looks like they're going to have like megalodons patrolling the waters. So that nobody can kind of sneak away. Or like just swim over slowly or something. Which is kind of cool. But yeah, like there's going to be cannibalism. There's going to be tribes that live in caves and things. So it's going to be very much like Sons of the Forest is what they're kind of going for. That sounds like it could be very cool if you have like these extensive cave networks. And all the waterways on the island are going to be linked in some way. So one big problem with the isle is that if you're playing like a Deinosuchus or something, it's very difficult to get to certain parts of the map. And the Deinosuchus does a really interesting, has a really interesting behavior where it makes it so that every time you drink water, you have to be like on your tiptoes, and it forces you into danger. You can't just hide in the corner of the map. So they're going to have like all the rivers are going to be connected either by other rivers or by underwater waterways, like tunnels and pipes and underwater caves and things like that. So there's no safe water source in Echoes of Extinction. And not only are they going to have like they've got like the Purosaurus, which is like a big crocodile basically. I think it's like the largest crocodilian, maybe. It's pretty much the same size as the Deinosuchus, but whatever. I think they just wanted to have a certain different. I think they just wanted to have different names, so it wasn't like a copy of the Isle exactly. Even though you can't really copyright dinosaurs, despite what Jurassic Park tried to do. And they have some really interesting, also like bitey boys, like giant river piranha, things like that, and they actually have like frogs, like the giant prehistoric frogs and snakes, which again is very cool. And there are certain like dinosaurs will have to have they'll have to go into the rivers to get like like seaweeds or whatever like that, so that they complete their diet. So it always puts them at risk from fighting the crocodiles and the giant crogs and the giant snakes and things like that. I'm actually probably most excited for like the Titanoboa. That could be really cool. When is it coming out? Never. It's going to be in permanent. I don't know. The tech demo is meant to be out by the end of the year, and then they're going to go the crowdfunding campaign. So we'll play the tech demo when it comes out and see if it looks any good. Because at the moment, they've only got 2 dinosaurs finished. 2 dinosaurs finished and the humans. The tech demo will be free for anyone on Steam, and that'll start their fundraising campaign. And then based on how much they get is I guess how much the development will go. It seems like they've got they tried to copyright actual prehistoric species of dinos. They tried to, yeah. They also tried to make their dinosaurs like more unique so that they could copyright them easier. People suggest that that's one of the reasons that the Dilophosaurus in Jurassic Park has the frill-neck lizard thing. Although that's much more likely is that they were trying to make it distinct from the raptors. Because in the movie of Jurassic Park, the raptors look like... I think we can go up this... Maybe we can go up this way. Okay. Like, this is like dangerous. We might die from like fall damage or something. Can I get up this way? Climbing the dome? Oh no, I want to go around. I want to go around that way. Alright, we'll go back down. I don't trust this dome. But yeah, like in the Jurassic Park movie, the raptors are really huge, like the velociraptors. But the velociraptors are actually pretty small compared... They're like slightly larger than a chicken or something. But like Dilophosauruses are actually more analogous to the raptors that they show in the Jurassic Park. Because the Dilophosaurus was like the largest predator of its time. Like 9-meter dinosaur, basically, I think. Well, not 9 meters, maybe like 7 meters or something. They're pretty big. They're pretty big, Dilophosaurs. I also checked to see if the Isles of Extinction will have Dilophosaur. And they don't have Dilophosaur itself, but they have a variant of Dilophosaur, which is the Draco Ravener. Or Ravenor or something like that. It sounds pretty cool. But it's basically just the Dilophosaur with a different name. So they're going to have Dilophosaurs confirmed. I might do a video showing what on this channel, just going through everything that they've announced for their introduction. I hear something. I gotta lock in and find some food. Yeah, the raptors look like the ones that in the movie were discovered after the movie came out. Yep. They're gonna have various. Apparently there's gonna be like 5 types of raptors in the. What the fuck is that? Something's growling at me. I think we've stumbled onto some giant herbies that'll probably kill us. Because there'll be like a triceratops right behind one of these bushes and the horns will just come out of nowhere. But we'll get our stamina back and try and find some friends. I can hear them. I can hear someone running, but I can't see them. Might be a good opportunity to like jump out at someone. Somebody's definitely in these bushes. Hmm. was yapping too much and I didn't see. I wasn't listening. Because sound is so important in this game. There's Cerreto eggs are being laid. No raptor eggs yet. I could growl and try and scare them out. But I would like to get a charge from the... If I get a charge from the bushes, that would give really a pretty good head start on the battle. Where is that? It sounds like right on top of me, but I can't see anything. Maybe I should growl just to scare them out. Alright, let's just charge this random bush and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Alright, I see something down there. It looks like a crocodile. Alright, there's something definitely around here, but I don't know what it is. We might have to get ready to run. Oh, okay, it's a Diablo Triceratops. Oh, something's bleeding. Oh, there's multiple Diablo Triceratops over there. There's like 3 of them. They were fighting something. Rather not fight them at the moment. Not without some visibility. But we do need to get some food. There's a crocodile right in front of us eating that food. There's eggs this way. Okay, that's interesting. There's an egg in the pond here? Oh, I see something. Is this a friend? Oh, it's a Herrerasaurus. Damn it, I could have got him. But I see another Carno. The Herrera's probably gonna jump on me. I want this egg. Is this egg like a trap or something? Or is it just like a fake egg? No, he's coming! The Diablo's coming! Where is this other guy? I want to team up with him, but it's too dark. Oh! The Herrera just jumped out. Oh, he just jumped to another tree, actually. God damn it, I can't see them. It's too dark, but there's 3 of them right there in the mud. Oh, Herrera just jumped down again. He's jumping on the croc. No! No! I was trying to get the Herrerasaurus, not the crocodile. I accidentally rammed the croc. Oh, here comes the Diablo. Diablo's being a little bit silly. Where is this other... where's this other carnotaurus? Wasn't he joining me? The crocodile got the kill on the, Ow! Fuck! No, not like this! No! 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 You rat! I got stun locked! No! The devil... that's some pack speaking bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Let's see, we can only play Pteranodon. I got, like, stuck in his ass. Completely stuck in his ass. And then he held me in place while the crocodile came and got me. What a rip-off. The wombo combo, yeah. I was trying to run past him and do damage, but I didn't know how to do it. I don't have much experience on it. Dilophosaurus available, but Raptor isn't, which is very sad. Let's see if we can get any more eggs. Let's see, Hypsi eggs are coming. Pteranodon eggs are coming. We could play Hypsi. I mean, Hypsi's just chicken boy. The nom might become the nom. Yeah, that was a really big. That was a big whiff. We could redeem the crocodile as well, and get like really annoyed. We could try that. We could play Trudon. We can only available ones are Carnotaurus, Dilophosaurus, Herrerasaurus, Trudon, and Pteranodon. We need those eggs. Where's those raptor eggs? I gotta ask them in the chat. any omni eggs incoming? Let's see. I'll ask the server to see if they're nesting for us. The stun locking from the Diablos is pretty crazy though. I thought that guy was a bit small, so I might be able to get away with it, but it was greedy. Very, very greedy. What else do we got? What other things are about? We got just the Hypsi and Pteranodons are public. Hypsies take like 30 minutes to grow though, so I guess we'll play Hypsi eggs for now. We'll just do some chicken. We'll just this is the closest we can get to Raptor is a chicken. See if it comes in. There's Cereto eggs. There's Ceratosaurus eggs. All right, we're loading in chicken time. It's chicken time. But this is only taking like 30 minutes. And then we'll just grow the dinosaur and, I guess, vendor it. Oh, and maybe I got a rare skin, actually. Where's the Hypsi family? Here they are. So now we're playing... Well, let's see. We got a male chicken. We have enlarged meniscus. Zeracol adaptation. Okay. And reinforced tendons so we can jump better. Hypsies are kind of cool because they can jump higher based on the longer you hold spacebar. And they're very cute. But they only take like 30 minutes to grow. But they can't really do much except for spit at... Oh, no, no! No! Oops. Oops. Was playing with... jump. Alright, now I might starve to death. Can I climb back up? The family, I fell out of the nest! Yeah, I'm playing a chocobo, but I'm gonna die because I didn't do it correctly. They do take full damage, but we have enlarged meniscus, so it takes damage from stamina. Cheers. Could use one in a second. The parents are going to be nice enough to come down and feed me, though, even though I fell out of the nest. This is like the gooberous... This is the worst start to a stream I think we've ever had. Feed me. A baby fell out of the nest. I'm too small to climb trees. Someone feed me. Food, please. All right. Well, this is some... Oh, there we go. There we go. I got my thing. This is but this is... The chickens look cool. The chickens look kind of cool. They look like pheasants. With their big eyebrows. See? I don't know what the goal of the chicken players is, because the chickens can't really fight at all. They can spit at people, which is kind of funny. It does blind them. So like having a chicken... Yeah, having a chicken in your in your party, I guess if you're pack mixing, is very useful. Because they can run around, jump, and then spit. But like apart from that, all they can do is chirp and be cute. So I don't know what the end game is. Like as a raptor, the end game is to kill people. Oh, there we go. We can actually see stuff now. They actually have a very good spot because they just added. Their goal is to be cute and annoying, I guess so. It's very cute, I guess, for sure. I think Hypsies are actually in the original Jurassic Park books. Oh no. I think Hypsies were in the original Jurassic Park novel, but they didn't look like this. But they were tree dwellers. So once I get enough food, I can leave the nest, but I think they grow pretty quickly. It's just getting through the chicken stage. We're already 16% grown, which is kind of crazy. We don't even have a perfect diet. Like, the parents' nutrition is not very good. Yeah. This is so adorable, though. Like, this is, like... This is like, I guess, wholesome gaming. I wanted to be a raptor, but because of my indecision and terrible decision-making, I became like a helpless chicken. And now I just have to live the chicken life. To be fair, you can't really mix pack on this server. But I don't really have a problem with herbivores mix packing, because that's pretty natural. See, if you press jump like this, it's just a small jump, but then you can hold down and do big boing jumps. Which is how I fell out of the nest. I kind of wish I could get back up there, because it's a very cool spot. So we can play this until the raptor eggs come up, at least. Because on this server, when your dinosaur gets to full grown, you can turn them into a voucher and either sell them or like vendor them. I want to make chicken noises, but they'll get grumpy at me because like when you're nesting, it's kind of rude to make chicken noises or any calls because that like attracts the predators to your nest. So you got to be careful. Why do you say mix packing now instead of pack mixing? I mean, it's the same difference, right? What's the problem? I think where we are is like the southern plains. Trucker Rob gifting 10 memberships. Let's go. Thank you very much, Trucker Rob. How's it going? Much appreciated. It gives you access to all the emojis, especially the you died emoji, which is very useful in this stream. You could have used it twice already, in fact. And you get crocked, you can use the croc emoji. Come on, just... I can't believe I'm not even through hatchling yet. We're already 30% grown. And we're not out of hatchling. We don't even have any eyebrows yet. Like Father. See, look at Father's fantastic eyebrows. Oh, I just hit hatchling, I mean juvenile status. Now we can leave the nest. We can find some food. And we should be able to climb trees now. Wait, what is this? Where's this S diet? I've got to open my thing chat as well. Oops. Change that. There's some Trudons in the area. Tricky Trudons. Alright, where is this food? There's a sanctuary over there. Oh, here it is. This flower, I guess. We're eating flowers now. This is what we do. More pteranodon nests. Not what we want. Alright, let's see if we can climb this tree then. They have like a really cute way of climbing too. It's like this, they like latch on and then you have to like this. But I don't know how to do it quite. I guess we can learn it, right? So you jump, wait. How do we latch? There we go. It's kind of like, there we go. I'm almost back. Yes! I made it! Alright, now we can get our mutation safely. Alright, let's see. Infrared. I guess you want to get, like, stamina regeneration. Because Hypsis have no HP. We're, like, 3 kilos. This is literally the size of a turkey or something. Can we, like, jump down on people, too? Potentially crocodile say, that's not Trodon. Alright, we can climb up here and jump up. And begin our chicken adventure. I'll probably fall off the cliff and die, though, like always. This is not the raptors that were promised, I know. But we'll get to them once they're available. Maybe I'll have to unlock them myself. go down this way. Probably won't survive that jump. Okay. Nice little, like, the isle's actually very beautiful when you appreciate it. Since there's nothing to do except run away and die. Alright, let's see if we can climb back up here. How do we do this? Start like bouldering our way around. I can hear raptors. They're teasing me because I want to be a raptor. Alright, how do we get back down to the nest? It's like here. They're here. See, look how cute the chicken boys are. And like Mama's got the. Oh no, I'm getting too far into the getting weird now. Look, she's sitting on her eggs in a little nest that they made. It's so adorable. Oh, there's a serrato. Maybe we can watch from up here. As all the refugee chickens. What was that?
Refugee chickens.
Yes. See, look, there's the refugee chickens. We're all just sitting up here. See? There's all the baby chickens.
So adorable.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. I'm starting to get my my little eyebrows. They're starting to grow in. I look nothing like my siblings. That's a bit strange, actually. It's a bit sus. Maybe it's the coloration changes from juvenile. I do look nothing like my brothers. Because we're all males. All the males have the big eyelashes, or whatever, the big eyebrows. Wait, how do we get down from here?
You don't need a mascara.
Oh, no! No, it's okay. Alright, we need to go find food. Let's see. This way? Oh, no! Okay, it's okay. We're so soft that we land soft. Go. Is there food in this tree? Do I have to climb the tree to get food? Alright, let's have a look. I jumped off again. I failed. Let's see. There's meat over here. Okay, are Hypsi's omnivores? Apparently there's food this way, but I think it's up there. Oh, it must be someone stole it. Okay. We'll go through this way. Let's try and find the source of this food. Because we're starting to starve. Alright, here. What? Oh, okay, I have to climb this tree, I think, to get it. Nope. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to feed myself. I'm an invalid. There's just going to be Hypsis all over the server. Just running around trying to eat food and shit. Oh, there we go. There's some green plants I can eat. Finally. See, look, we have the ability to... Wait, where's our... Did the spit ability go away? There we go. We can, like, spit it... We can spit our food out. It actually uses up our food to spit at people. So we don't want to use it up all of it. We lose some nutrients and stuff. So we're going to go get as much food as we can and then go spit on people. I left the nest too early. I was kicked out. I've been on my own since I was a teenager. Go spit on a carno. Carnos are the worst to fight as a small dinosaur because their AoE attack has like 3 screens worth of range. They need to fix the hitbox on that. It's ridiculous. If you're playing a small dinosaur, like the one dinosaur you don't want to fight is a carnotaurus. Because they just run through bushes and just like boulder the people up with crush damage and stuff. If it's like a Cerreto, I'd spit in a Cerreto's face. Give them a taste of their own vomit medicine. We are fast as fuck though. And we can boing through the grass. Wing? Alright, sanctuaries should be over here. Can't see though. Boing. Boing. This is what all the girl players do, I guess, is just run around as chickens all day. Raising eggs and counting them before they hatch. Boing. They have really good stamina though. I'll give them that. You can keep boinging forever. Can I spit from it being in a tree? Or can I jump into a tree? Yeah, we can. So we can escape. Ah! Not like that! Alright. Hold on. Let's test this out. Alright. Can we spit from the... We can spit from the tree. So we can find a tree that Carnos can't get into, and then we can start spitting at them. I guess we'll get tactile endurance, which will turn damage into stamina. I don't think it'll work, though. Because we have so little HP, I don't think there's enough stamina to convert into anything. Oh, we just got too big to go to the sanctuary. Okay. The chicken seems like a fun way to learn the map. I guess you could do that, but I think the Pteranodon's like better designed for that, because you can just fly around and you get like an oversight view. The Hypsis has like a kind of the myopic experience because you can only see the bushes. And you can't like lord over them except when you're jumping. So where we're going to find some dinosaurs, probably around the southern plains. I think they have like massively fast stamina regeneration as well. Maybe that's just when they're juveniles. But like we're already 70% grown. And actually now it's like even higher. Let's see, Herrera eggs. So, okay, there's a female raptor looking for a male to mate. So they're going to be making eggs soon. And look how yellow's coming in. We're starting to look like our father. We've got our big... the eyebrows are very cool. I'll give them that. When they look around. Something very cool about the big eyebrows. Oh, there's leaves over here. Good. Like, I remember when I was playing on the official servers and we were fighting like a mech pack. There was like Stegosauruses, Tenos, and Dibbles all together. Oh, here we go. We found some stuff to eat. And like they had one Hypsi, and the Hypsi was running around blinding all the Dilophosaurs. And I got a face full of Hypsi bile, and it just straight up like blinds you. Like you can't see anything. It's like having a packy like skull crack here. I can hear Dilophosaurs. Speak of the devil. Now we're pretty slow though. We're actually only 30 kilometers. It's just because we're small. It seems like we're really fast. So Dilophosaurs can outrun us. We're gonna have to do like zigzagging and stuff. Get this over 60, then we'll continue. I do have a plan though. Like, one thing that I want to do is we have our full-grown croc on the other server. We might go to that server and then try and transition the croc from the river to the ocean, and then come around and come to this pond. So there's a pond right here that nobody ever expects a Deinosuchus to be lurking in. So that could be very fun to like get to this, because there's almost never a crocodile right there. But the chance is never zero, of course. In fact, we could get eaten by a crocodile right now. Start the India GoFundMe while Sean is stream sniping for more donos. What? What do you mean India GoFundMe? Oh, you mean to go to India? No, I mean, it is. I don't know. Like the last week, it is crazy how much people are talking about India. I'm not sure if it's because I've been locked into a certain like algorithm on Twitter, and they just give me more India content. But like, it seems like every post I see on Twitter is about India at the moment. Are you guys seeing the same, or is it just me? Or are you like actually don't use Twitter because you don't waste your time? Oh, I hear something. Alright, we gotta get better at climbing these trees. Because we're gonna need to escape. There we go. We can actually look now. Getting the same. There's a billion Indian people in the world, so can't avoid it. Oh, there's my friend, my siblings. I can actually see my family now. The nest is over there, and my brothers have gone to the sanctuary over in the Southern Plains. Can we regenerate stamina while we're in the tree, though? Looks like we can't, which is kind of annoying. But we can jump down like a Herrera. Whee! They just show me what I love. I do love curry. I am a curry muncher. Do you guys have that phrase in America? What I said is kind of offensive. Like in high school. Like in high school, if you had like an Indian girlfriend or something, they would say you're a curry muncher. That was the derogatory term. But unironically, I do love curry, so it's tasty. At least one person got the reference, I see. Alright, the only thing I can do now is run around, spit at people, and be delicious for other dinosaurs, so we have to be very careful. And like, these colors are not very camouflaged. And there's something over there. Something growled at me. So I guess the goal is just to spit in people's face. Does that count? I mean, if I spit in a dino's face, it's gonna kill me. We'll like die straight away. We're not even 18 kilos. Like, not even one plate. Like, if you put 2 of these Hypsis on either end of a barbell, that would be Destiny's max 1 rep. 135 pounds. This dino looks more like a pheasant. That's the thing, is that they are. That's their evolutionary strategy, is to be super delicious so that people will farm them. Actually, do they farm I guess they do farm pheasants, but... Speaking of pheasants, there's a really cool bird in Japan. I think the English name for it is like rock palmertan or something like that, but in Japanese it's called like raichu, which is like the thunderbird. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You find them in the mountains. They're like these snowy grouses. We've got to watch out for those, Trudons, though. Oh, we got full grown. So now we can cash this in for money, or we can just keep playing as the chicken. But since the Omnis are not available yet, we may as well just keep playing as the chicken and increase the death count. Because there's no chance of getting a kill count, I think. I don't think anyone's ever been killed by a, I don't think anyone's ever been killed by a Hypsi. They've just been mildly irritated, trying to catch the bird. Raichu is Thundermouse, actually. How do you actually say that? Ptarmigan? Winter partridge? Like, is the P silent, right? There's a Gallimimus in the distance. But that counts as a grown. That counts as one grown. Because it's the only stat I guess we're going to get. Until we get the raptors unlocked. One grown. There we go. We need to find a tree that we can escape to. Like, going into the plains is pretty dangerous. For a bird with no way to escape. They do look pretty cool. I'll give them that. I'll give the Hypsi that. Although we don't actually look that much like our parents. We've got more blue than yellow here. Alright, let's try and get up into these trees. Alright, I'm just going to die when I try and get into the tree. Because I'm going to try and use the tree to escape and then I'm going to fall out and get eaten. Ptarmigan have feathered feet? Yes, they do. Kind of like silkies. Don't silkies have feathered feet? Something over there. I guess we're gonna look for it. Alright, never mind. The mother raptor got killed. So she's not gonna be able to lay any eggs. So we're stuck in our bird for a while more. We've got to watch out for Herreras, because they love to eat Hypsis. There's a raptor. Oh, fuck. The raptor could pounce us and kill us immediately, and it's faster than us. There's a crocodile over there, though. Oh, there's actually two raptors over here. I'm gonna go spit at the raptor. He doesn't want to attack me. Alright, he's just leaving me alone. Okay. He's being friendly. Alright, I'll go spit at the crocodile then, if you don't attack the raptor. Where'd the crocodile go? I'm pretty sure there's a Herrera up there. You play Hypsi too? What is the... I mean, apart from being super cute, what can you do as a Hypsi? What is the end goal? Is it just to spit at people's face, or just be cute and have lots of eggs? Oh, there's the crocodile! Spit at the crocodile! We have to get so close. We got him! We spat at him! Got a huck two at the crocodile. The crocodile. We hucked two at the crocodile, but then he got us. Spat on that crocodile. I should have cashed my Hypsi in for PP coins.
What is a PP coin?
This server's called Petite Pieds, so they're short for PP, but it's funny because it sounds like dick. So it sounds like dick coins.
DD coin.
No, PP coins.
PP.
PP coins, yeah. Oh no. 3 deaths. Not doing so good. Alright, should we pull... That was... I mean, Omniraptor's available, yes! Yes, Raptor! Raptor! It's available. It's available. We're finally... The scam has ended now. Alright, where the hell are we? So yeah, the problem I was saying with Omniraptor is that there's a couple of mutations that make Omnirail much better. And those are, first of all, is enlarged tendons, so you can jump at half stamina, because raptors need to jump a lot. But to do that, it takes 50 jumps, which takes a long time, because raptors are really bad at stamina. Oh, I see something. A person. If you're playing on petite pieds, you could be selling them if you want to. So, like, if you grow a Hypsi in, like, 30 minutes, turn it into a voucher, and sell it, you get, like, 100 coins. With about 700 coins, you can buy a crocodile. So you could like raise 7 Hypsis and then and play a crocodile. So that's a alternative way of gameplay. I do have a crocodile voucher that I could redeem at any time. But like I want to get the tendons on first mutation, but it's very hard to as a fresh hatchling. If you're an egg, because you're in the hatching zone for a while, you can do a bunch of jumping, waste your stamina. But I guess what we'll get is without having a 6 mutations, we'll just get the congenital. Yeah, there's a dino market. It's pretty neat, actually. Because if you get, like, a rare skin, you can sell that for, like, quite a few coins. So, like, one rare skin probably sells for 1,000 coins. So that could give you, like, 2 different full-grown raptors if you buy them. But you have to redeem them. I saw that dinosaur, but he ran away. I think he was a Carno. There he is, yeah. It's gotta be a Carno, right? I don't think I can take that, but maybe if we follow him, maybe he'll starve to death. Although he is faster than us, so it's pretty hard for us to catch up to him. Still, there's nothing else going on in this area. Could go to the sanctuary. I guess I've got that Dinosuchus voucher as burning holes in my pocket. Do we play the Dinosuchus next, the big crocodile? Do we try to redeem on the server? I mean, this is like a full server. 300 people. So it could be fun. We could get a lot of kills. And I'm probably not going to get any kills on anything else today, except for Dino. That's the cheat mode. It's just turning on the crocodile mode. You do have to watch out for other crocodiles, though. I hear another raptor. Maybe after this death. Maybe after next death. Do not redeem crocodile. I mean, I bought the crocodile, so like... we have a better crocodile on the other server, though. Because the other crocodile has 6 mutations because it was nested in. The crocodile I have on this server I just bought with PP coins, so... It's not even a real crocodile. Gator graduated. Is he like have a new persona now or something? Have I played the Horde test yet? No, I haven't played Horde test. When I tried to play it, I got really bad latency, and apparently the queue is like 2 hours. But I have been watching some videos of people playing the Horde test, and it's basically everyone's either a crocodile or a Tyrannosaurus. And all the Tyrannosauruses are getting chomped at the beach because sea turtles is on their diet. So crocodiles are going to the beach, killing turtles, and then putting the turtles on the beach and they're just waiting for Tyrannosauruses to come past and eat them. Apparently they grow like they're so slow. Like a full-grown Tyrannosaurus is like 24 hours. But they are absolute beasts. They're basically crocodiles on land. But if you can get to max grown, it looks like you're pretty much unstoppable. It's just getting to that point is very difficult because everyone's taking out the baby Tyrannosauruses. But there's also they're putting in the elder system as well, so you can grow your dinosaur past full grown and become like super strong. But then after you become super strong, you start to decline and become an old dinosaur. So you become like grandpa dinosaur or something. So I'm not sure about that. It looks kind of interesting, but some people have some concerns about it. Because they think that'll encourage people to like AFK camp in the corner of the map and never fight anybody. But I think the way that you have to become an elder is you have to do certain tasks. Like you have to go to 5 patrol zones, so you can't just hide in one spot on the map. You have to never be infertile or cannibalize people. After 3 hours, you were 200 kgs. So after 3 hours, you're still able to be one-shot by a full-size raptor. That's kind of crazy. It seems like the T-Rex gameplay loop will be just eating sea turtles or something. I guess we're going to have to go to the sanctuary. We need some meat. Otherwise, we're going to starve to death on our baby raptor. I'm looking forward, though, to seeing videos of, like, Troodons taking down Tyrannosauruses. That'll be really funny. Anytime you see a group of Troodons taking down Stegosauruses, Trikes, or T-Rexes, it must be the worst feeling in the world to be eaten by the little boys. It is so much fun to play Troodon, though. See if we can smell anything for our baby raptor. If we can actually get a good diet, raptors grow very quickly. Although at the moment we have 0 diet for anything. I can hear other raptors. But we only have a squeak at the moment. We don't have a cool raptor call. Okay, I know where we are. I'm gonna be too big for the sanctuary. I mean, since we haven't had any food though, I think we'll be fine. And there's a high chance that the food will spawn around the sanctuary as well. Because if there's any dinosaurs there. Although, to be fair, I don't actually know how it works. I just think it's proximity to lots of players. I was so mad, like, I spawned as a raptor just to try it out, and I got the rare skin. I think it was, like, Vitiligo or whatever it is, that stupid thing that every game has now. But then I got found by Dilophosaurus, like, seconds later, and killed. Very disappointing. Potentially Sean stream sniping. How's it going, Sean? That's okay, he paid to stream snipe, so it's okay. He gave his stream snipe ticket. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. That means I have to swim through the... Am I going to get crocked if I go through the water? Let's have a look. Surely there's no croc right here, right now. In this exact moment. This exact pond. Located entirely in the northeastern part of the map. There's no chance of a croc being here. Maybe I should change the grown count to crocked count. But now that we jumped in the water, we get the cool, like, skin pattern, which is neat. Like having the duckweed or whatever it is on you. And now we just need to get to the other side of this, because there's more water to cross. Alright, surely there's no croc on this side of the river. You managed to kill a dilo as a pteranodon? Was that the beach? Like when small dilos get stuck at the beach looking for food and they're hungry, and the pteranodons start swooping, that's actually a pretty good place to get kills. Yeah, the swamp biome's pretty cool. It's underrated. The swamp is like not very populated though. They need to incentivize people to go to different parts of the map. Alright. I hear another raptor, but he sounds like full grown. We're gonna see if we can find any Troodons or Packies or something inside this, Oh, there's meat in here. Lots of meat. Oh, dear. That means something killed something here. Because they're tearing it apart to get the organs. This could be some baby raptor battles. Am I at the East Lake? Yeah. We're pretty close to the Northern Highlands. Troodons love this spot, though. So, we gotta be careful. I hear somebody. There he is. It's a Trudon. Fuck, where'd he go? I got him. No, there's other Trudons! Not like that. No! Damn it! Those Trudons defended themselves. So like, I did the kill jump. So when the raptors pounce on something smaller than them, you pin them, and it instantly, well, it doesn't instantly kill them, but it guarantees kill them, provided you don't get killed while you're doing it. But there just happen to be 3 other Trudons. I want to play Trudon more than Raptor, honestly. But we got to play, I promise Raptors. But if there's no Raptor available, oh, there is Raptor available. Okay, we got to keep playing Raptor then. Those I was trooned. Clever girl, indeed. Clever girl. I got trooned, chat. Not looking so good today. I went into the sanctuary, which is basically the playground. And then there was full of Trudons, adult Trudons, because Trudons are the only animal that is allowed to be in the children's area while they're adults. And then I got trooned. Unbelievable. Have you guys noticed that Trudon violence is actually rising, though? That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's see what we can get. We get Hypo again. Because I got the leap on him. I dodged his leap and I got the leap on him. Then his other gangs is up on me. Trudon is fun to play, though. I will admit. It's very fun to play. But we need more Raptors, though. Like, Raptors by themselves are very weak. It's very difficult to be a solo Raptor. Like, a solo Trudon can get stuff done. A solo Dilo can get stuff done. Solo Raptor is very difficult because they're so stamina dependent. No, the bees don't attack full-grown Trudons. They can stay in Sanctuary forever. That's why Trudons always nest in Sanctuaries. And they make it their territory. I warned you about... Oh, there's meat over there. I see it. I see meat and I see a big dinosaur. I think we need to declaw all the Trudons. Take away their venom sacs. They should have to pass a test, I think. Real rats. I do need to make a dedicated Trudon video, though. Like, Trudon troublemaking is so much fun. Alright, so we have a big boy here. See if we can... We have to steal food from the big boys. There we have Cerratos. 3 Cerratos. Is it 3 or 4? They don't know I'm here. I'm too sneaky. Oh, there's a raptor. I think he just died, though. But we need to steal food from these Cerratos. There's so many of them. There's like 3 adults and 1 juvenile, I think. But there's Dilos. Maybe the Dilos will scare them away. We'll go into sneaky mode. Let's see if we can get closer. See, I can see them, they can't see me. In theory. Cerratos aren't very intelligent. But they are guarding their meat. Try making friends, that's not going to work. Just yoink and dip, that's what we're going to do. But we have to wait until the opportune moment. Because Cerratos want to make sure that the corpse goes rotten so they can eat it and get the bacteria for their bile attack. Which makes other dinosaurs vomit. They're absolutely disgusting, Cerratos. Just go away from the meat. I could just run in and hide inside the body. I'm just thinking because I'm only 27 kilometers speed at the moment. And Cerratos, I think, run around 35 to 40. So I can't escape from them if they know... Like, I have to duck and weave and zigzag to get away from them. But we got time. We still got move in our stomach. I just want to get the good proteins. See, they can't... I'm too sneaky. They can't see me in the bushes. It is... I think some of my funnest times, though, were actually, like, playing as a sneaky boy, running through the grass, tracking larger dinosaurs. It's very interesting to observe them and think about how they don't know they're being watched. Take a bite and run? You mean like on the nip one of the Cerratos? Or one of the meat? They're eating a Stegosaurus. bonsai. Like, you gotta wait for the right moment. I know what I can do. I can run inside, hide inside the Stegosaurus's body. Like, yeah, like Dagobah. And then, oh, one of them's getting up. They're all moving. Oh, they're going to attack something. All right, go. See. We got a piece of meat. Let's get out of here. The thing is, raptors are really loud when they eat food, so everybody knows. Alright, the Cerritos are fighting something. Oh, Diablo Triceratopses! Ah! No, they're gonna run away from the Diablos! Alright, I'll hide inside the skeleton. Like Simba from The Lion King. When he's being attacked by the buffalo or whatever. Alright. If I see one of the Diablos, I'll jump onto his back. Raptors are actually very good at fighting Diablos. However, I'm too small to do any damage, so it's just kind of an annoyance. But I really need, I need some teammates. There's the Diablo, I found him. Ah! No! I thought I had time to get away. Shit. Now I'm just a hood ornament on his skull. Damn, that was... I wanted to just jump on his back. Diablos are absolute assholes, though. Let's play the blue raptor skin. Maybe this... Oh, wait, not that one. Gotta get a nice raptor. Pteranodon eggs. Give me raptor eggs! I need a family. There we go. This one. That was a... the Diablos. The Diablos are very, very dangerous. You have to be careful with them. Oh, we're back where we were before. This is back by the Trudon nest. He found me? Yeah. If you, like, Diablos and Triceratops in general, if you jump onto them, because raptors have, like, a leap attack, right? If you leap onto their faces, you instantly die. And you get impaled on their horns. And you're there for, like, 3 minutes or something. So you literally become a hood ornament. It ain't easy being a baby raptor, like, with no family, no friends. But we're gonna make it work. Eventually. Basically, I'm just gonna kill myself, I'm gonna get died a bunch of times in the Isle until there's raptor eggs. Then we start as a raptor family, and that's when the game really begins. This is just the waiting room for the raptor eggs. Alright, we have to jump across this pond again. Like, do we go back into the Trudon den? There's like literally 4 of them in there or more. They're probably breeding like rats as well. All I wanted to do was jump onto the Diablo's butt and bite him for a little bit, just to show the stream. Hopefully there's no croc. We could get croc right now. Is he blind while he's stuck on his... No, not really. But it's kind of annoying. It happens with Stegosaurus tails as well. Sometimes you'll see like full-size dinosaurs just like impaled on the back of a Stegosaurus. Yeah, I did it for the doggo chat, okay? The doggo needed to go outside, so people were waiting for it. If the deaths get too high, I'll have to unleash the crocodile, the cope crocodile, so we can actually get some kills. Are fish on Omni's diet? I don't think so, but there's no fish on this server. Like, if you're playing on the custom servers, they have their own rule set. There's no AI on this server. It's all people and body drops. So every dinosaur we see is controlled by a human. Even the people that are playing as prey animals, like Hypsis, like that we were playing earlier. But if you go to the official servers, you can definitely find fish. I don't think so, because like raptors have no way to fish. And they're not very good swimmers. Like, if you play something like Herrerasaurus is a good swimmer, and they can actually catch fish. So I think the only people that eat fish are Pteranodons, crocs, Herreras, and Bepiosaurus, the murder penguins. Alright, we're going into the Troodon den again. Let's see if there's any meat available this time. There is meat. We're gonna have to be... I think we're gonna have to go in and out and just escape the Troodons. We can't fight them at this if there's groups of them. If it's one Troodon, we can take that. But their power comes from their strength in numbers. This is where we died before. It's maybe where we die again. Is this the meat? I hear them. The Troodons are coming for me. The Troodons are coming. I can hear them. The Troodons. God damn it. I can't escape. Ah! Yeah, the Troodon. I got Troodoned again. It's literally the whole family. This is their territory. SP with a 5 says burrito delivery fund. My girlfriend's is getting lunch for me today. There's gonna be a shorter dino stream today because she's here. I thought she'd be working today, but she's not. So, but I promised that I'd play this. But I promised to cook her dinner, so she's gonna make me lunch. We'll see what it is. We'll give her the lunch. We'll give the lunch check and give the lunch rating a 5, 1 through 5 rating. But I'm gonna make her a nice dinner. We got some specialty pasta last night at the shop. So let me see. Is there any eggs coming out? We might have to break the crocodile emergency fund. Oh, we keep spawning in bad parts of the map too. We've got to put the kill count up. This is awful. But like knowing me, I'll probably just die to another crocodile straight away. Okay, we can't go to that sanctuary because the Troodons control that sanctuary. So where do we go? I guess we have to go to the volcano, North Lake or something. Alright, we got the hypo. There we go. Maybe when the T-Rex comes out, we'll play a whole day of T-Rex and see if we can get to a full grown. That would unironically be a 24-hour stream to get a T-Rex to full grown. No, we went to a pretty nice bar yesterday, actually. It was pretty good. But I'm being... Oh, look, meat. The game is taking pity on me. It's a carno, too. S-tier diet. Let's fucking go. So I posted in the Discord, but I'm getting robbed blind in Japan. Everywhere I go. I posted a beer last night in the Discord. It was literally half head. Unbelievable. Japanese people love heads so much in their beer. It's crazy. In the UK, like if you tried to serve something like that in the UK, they would beat you up. That would be a fight. Can I get up this ladder? Probably not. But like what happened is my bank shut down my bank is like literally locked my accounts yesterday. I went to go pay my bills and I couldn't. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they locked my account. What happened is I have to keep... I'm paying myself through my own company, right? But, like, because I was waiting for my visa approval, I couldn't work. So I had to back pay myself a bunch of money. So I sent my back pay to myself, and the bank was like, whoa, buddy, this is a lot of money for a foreigner. And it's not even that much money. It's like 500,000 yen. And it's only... I have to pay myself 1,000,000 yen, which is basically 6,000 bucks. So I basically sent myself $3,000. And they're like, whoa, this is a little bit too much money for a foreigner. We're going to need to see some ID, buddy. And then I tried to verify my account. I went into the bank to because they have to you have to verify your new ID card. I'm like, all right, I'll go do that. So I go to the bank. They look at me like, no, this is all online now. So I'm like, oh, what? So they give me a piece of paper. Go scan the QR code, go to the website to upload all the details. And it's like, well, we'll give you a result in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like, what? So it's I think it's another raptor. There's only like noodles here. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? So it's like I guess the corpse cleanup just happened. There was another raptor nearby though. Yo, hey. I know there's another raptor somewhere. I heard him. There he is. Boop to Snoop. Alright, we have a friend for the first time. Another raptor. He's small though. Oh, he got the heart. There's a little carno around apparently. No, my accountant didn't steal my funds. He doesn't have access to my accounts. Alright, boop the snoop. Oh, he's here! Help me! It's the little Carno! He was right! I saw it! His bank account is under attack. I was trying to do the peasant voice from Warcraft 3. But I'm getting ripped off everywhere. And the banks won't even give me my own money. This is a bullshit. Because I already tried to verify my new ID with their online system, like a month ago, and it didn't work. So it's basically every week or two they're going to either accept or decline my updated information. And they're probably just going to decline it again. I'm literally being financially abused. It's ridiculous. And then I have to go onto Twitter and hear this nonsense about Japan accepting all these migrants. It's like, oh, Japan is such a welcoming country. They're letting in all these No, they're not. Even as a proper business person, it's ridiculous. And people are like, well, they're just going to let all these people in. It's not going to work like that, chat. You don't understand. And they're like, well, look at Canada. It's like, it's not going to be Canada, okay? It's not going to be Canada. Just... We're hunting this Carno now. But at least we proved that Japanese LARPing account is a dude. That was fun, at least. The Japanese anti-Jeep memes have been off the chain today. It's kind of crazy. I like the parodies of it, though, where they have like all the people standing on the Shinkansen or something. That's kind of funny. But it's wild. And the thing is, all the people that are making the Indian memes, the anti-Indian memes, they're all Indians themselves. So it's just Indians arguing with Indians about Indians. All these Japanese accounts are Indians. And all the people making the anti-Indian memes are Indians. Okay? The internet is just... They're just all Indians. Nobody understands this. And it's frustrating. It is what it is. Who's Mio? There's a Japanese engagement farming account called My Colleague Mio on Twitter. And I proved they weren't in Japan. And I proved they were a dude. And they got very mad and blocked me. But for some reason, LARPing as a Japanese person is very popular. And they've found that there's a very high return of interest if you LARP as a Japanese person, and then say Japan is under attack from globalists and stuff, and mass migration and stuff like that. For some reason, it's incredibly effective. I think it's a combination of things. People have... Japan has like a very high social like credit, I guess. Not social credit. That's not the word I want to use. Most people have a very favorable view of Japan for a number of reasons, mostly anime. But then people have a very low opinion of India. So you combine something that a lot of people already are trying to hate, India, with something that most people love, Japan. It seems to have very visceral response from people, but it's very frustrating because people are just making up garbage. They just make up all this bullshit, and and everyone just shares it over and over and over again. And yeah. You found the best fake Japanese account? I'll tag you. Is it COG? Because I know it's not the COG like the sector COG. It's not COG life. Give me welfare money. Not that guy. Oh no! It's here. The Carno's here. No, there's a guy called Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper. And he's... Oh wait. Lots of Trudons. Trudons in Sank. That guy Boop the Snoop's gonna get Trudon himself. I tried to warn him. He's gone into the Trudon territory. I could hear the Trudons laughing. Oh, he killed one, I think. Alright, we're fighting. No! The Trudon! Help me! Help me, brother! Help me, brother! I got away! But I'm Trudon venomed. Alright, we got one Trudon. We got one Trudon. I got one Trudon! Help me, brother! Ah! Alright, well, we got one Trudon and I died again. I told him not to go in there. I told him not to go in there. Don't go into the Trudon territory, I said. I said to him, I said. And now it's not available to play. Do I break Croc in case of emergency? Can't play. I want to get rid of the Croc on my account though, actually, because I have different dinosaurs. What is this? I got a message from Jurassic Logs. 10 PP coins have been deposited into your account for the following reasons: endangered species reward. Oh, okay. Now I've got 400 PP coins. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see where the Croc spawns. We might get a good spawn on the Croc. Wait, hold on a second. There's somebody toasting out eggs. Many such cases of Trudon attacks recently. Indeed. There's Tenno eggs. Chance of a skin. I wasted my last skin. But I don't want to play... Carnotaurus takes too long to play, even though it's very fun. Alright. Storage. So we have to go to, like... I think we start on this screen, right? We start on this screen. And then we redeem. We're redeeming it, chat. Self-restore dino. Dinosuchus. Alright, we got like 15 seconds to redeem this. Dinosuchus, confirm. Cool skin. Alright, now we just don't move. Let's see. Select your first mutation and wait. Do not waste your time making skins spawn immediately. The kill-death ratio is unfortunate. That's why we in case of emergency, we break out the crocodile. But, like, I don't know if it's actually restoring my thing yet. We're in the swamp, too. I want to get the reniculate kidneys, I think. So I have to go to the pond. Because we want to go around the ocean, don't we? Alright, we got our first mutation. First mutation, I guess we get efficient digestion. Although that's not going to be good for fighting crocs, though. We'll get it though, because like food lasts... if we don't get any kills for a long time as a crocodile, it's very annoying. Alright, we get efficient digestion. Now we wait. There's Hypsis in these swamps. We just have to not lay down, I think. Alright, now let's see if it gives us our second mutation without killing us. This is the scary part, when it transitions you from baby to almost adult. I can hear other crocodiles in the swamp as well. Okay, we got big. There we go, big now. I guess what we want to get is... congenital? Traumatic? Hyper... That's 6, could be 6% damage if we're hungry. I think we'll get cellular regeneration. Alright, there we go. Now we're big croc. And we need to find our way to the ocean and get the saltwater mutation for our last mutation, then we can go in the ocean and go hunt people at the beach. Although there could be raptors here. Now I think the way we need to go is... I'll probably have to take a look at the map, because the swamps is very difficult to navigate. Oh, we could swim around for a bit though. See if the raptors are nesting. There's a nest area here that you get little raptors in. think it's this way. We need to find the pipes. Oh, the pipes. Here it is. I found the pipes. There's actually some good water changes in the next patch as well. They're going to make it underwater look a lot better for night vision, so it's not just black garbage. And also they're going to make the ocean more, what's the word? Opaque. So it'll be easier to get kills in the ocean. Alright, this is the pipes. So... the question is anyone nesting here? I don't see anyone. Alright. So we gotta go make our way to the ocean then. And do the saltwater shuffle. Yeah, let's have a look at the map real quick. While our dinosaur's resting. Chat off. There's Hypsis in these swamps. The biome map. Alright. Okay, so we just need to go literally due east. We need to get around here, swim up to the estuaries. We could also do... yeah, I want to go to the pipes, I think. I mean, not the pipes, the delta area. Okay. Turn the chat. There we go. See, that's north. This way. Kind of a annoying spawn point, honestly. If there was NPCs here, it'd be fine, but I wish we were in the river. Although I guess the swamps is the home for the crocodiles. Okay, nothing there. We'll have to get a meal, though. We'll have to get some food to take if we're going to go around the ocean. Or you know what we could do? We could go straight to that pond that I was showing on the Hypsi. The one that very rarely has crocodiles in it. Not very good at navigating my way through the swamps, though, if I'm being honest. There's at some point we have to do a land crossing, which is dangerous because we can get killed by a stegosaurus or a triceratops. Otherwise, we're pretty good, unless we find a grumpy crocodile. Grumpy crocodile could also be very dangerous. But I found that crocodiles are more chill on this server. Not that you should ever trust a croc, but they're a little bit less psychopathic than they are on the other... Oh, I see meat in the distance. Perfect. But it's quite far away. And we're quite slow and fat. It might take us a while to get there. That's why the EU crocodile might be better, because it's in a more favorable position. But now we have two active, full big boy crocodiles, which is pretty neat. Yeah, he's a thick boy. There's meat. There's lots of meat this way, though, which is what we need. We can actually submerge here as well, which is nice. It's actually deep enough. If your KD doesn't even out after this emergency croc, my dog's getting a treat. Wait, so your doggo gets a treat if I don't get any kills? How does this work? Wait. So I have to go to what? 8 deaths, 7 kills, and the dog gets a treat if I die like that? Or no, it'd be, I guess it would be, yeah, that'd be right. How much to full grown? We're like 1% away from full grown. I can hear raptors as well. We're gonna be land crocodile. We're gonna probably have to go land mode to kill them, or to get the food. I hear lots of raptors actually. They've got a kill over there, so we might have to go eat some raptors. But I need more stamina for that. We could also be bush crocodile and kind of trick them over by making noise. Well, it sounds like very small raptors, so we'll go back in the water. We're going to get our stamina up first, to 60%. Although maybe the raptors will get thirsty and come for a little drinky drink. I hear the raptors talking. The dog's getting rewarded for the misfortune. This makes me feel bad, though, because then I want to do worse so your dog gets a treat. Because he sounds like such a good boy. I hear someone moving in the grass. I was about to leave the water, but let's just give it a second. See what happened. Oh. Is somebody getting thirsty, maybe? There's definitely something in the grass. Sounds like a little raptor. We're gonna go submarine mode. There it is. Alright. That's one kill. I think. I saw their body fly away into the distance. That's should be a kill. But it didn't get the nice chomp sound, so I'm confused. I saw a body flying away. That's got to be a kill. This is going to be the bugged game. I'd say that's a kill. If it was a rare, it was in the tree or something, then I would take the kill away. But I'm pretty sure that was a death because I saw a body flying away. But he just, like, got obliterated. I'm going to add one. I think that counts. No body, no kill. I saw the body flying away. It counts. He got yeeted. Anyway. We need to go get that food. Let's go over this one. This one seems funnier. Although we've only got 4 minutes to get back to the water, so it should be okay. I think there's some raptors over here. At least they were eating this, but now it's all mine. Unless a literal triceratops comes out of the bushes, we're fine. They put out all the organs. There's something here. There is something in the bushes. 'Cause, 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 Thanks for the membership. You should thank Truck and Rob. He gifted 10. Alright, did that give us perfect diet? No, we're going to eat this until the skeleton comes out. I want perfect diet for the stamina regeneration buff. How come we haven't hit full grown yet, actually? We're still like 0.3%. But it doesn't matter because we can't use our last mutation until we get the water. Anyway. Alright, this will give us the stamina buff from the bones. The bones. There we go. Back to the water. Oh, I see the thing in the water. See him? There's a raptor. He's being very little sneaky boy. There he is. He thought he was sneaky. I saw him. But I'm too slow to get him. He's in the... I see you, raptor. I mean, I can't get him. So I don't know why he's being sneaky mode. I guess he just wants to watch the crocodile walking. A lot of people do want to do that. Alright, is this deep enough to submerge and hide? Or is it not quite? There he is. There's the raptor. I'm going to try and trick him into following me. He's just stalking me. Although I do need to get water, so let's go over here. Can I submerge in this? This would be a nice little pond to just hide in. Just give me water. Hold on. We can drink in it though. Oh, there we go. Our last mutation. Okay, close this. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. I guess we actually have to physically drink in this pond. I was hoping that it'd be shallow enough that I could absorb through my skin. If a Stegosaurus comes out of nowhere, I'll be very disappointed. Although that would be just my luck. Stegosaurus do like to grow in the swamp as well, from what I understand. When I was playing the other day, I saw there was like rare Stegosaurus skin, like the Easter skin. So there was like a pink and purple one. And me and my raptor bro were trying to kill him while I was practicing the raptors. But obviously you can see the practice paid off. Just the tricky part, like you have to believe me. The tricky part of being a raptor is just growing up. Once you're big, it's okay. And once you've got friends, it's okay. But that's the hard part. Not dying to Trudons is the hard part. Alright, I think we can get over here. We have a nice little day in the swamp for us. Although we're using up all our stamina. It's kind of reckless, but it's okay. I think there's nobody here. And we're down to 0 stamina. But I've got my beautiful swamp all to myself. For now. Can you hear Gallimimus? Let's change this back to the egg thing. So I think now that we're back to 100%, I can switch. I can send this crocodile back to the shadow rung or whatever, and switch to raptor as soon as I see raptor eggs available. But if we don't get any raptors nesting, it's kind of pointless, I think, to play it at the moment. I should have pre-grown a raptor, because I'm like kind of scamming people at the moment. Alright, now there should be a little river that takes us to the delta around here. If we keep going like northeast, and that'll bring us to the ocean. And there's a really nice spot for getting the saltwater mutation where there's the ocean, there's like brackish water, which we can drink and then go back to the fresh water. It's great. Oh, we're misty now. Nice. Although we probably want to keep our stamina high if we're going to fight other crocodiles. Although I'll try and be friends with a crocodile if I see it. I know it's a bad move. But I feel like on this server, I can trust one crocodile. If it's two crocodiles, I can't trust them. Refresh this for a second. Give my croc a second to regenerate while I reload my dashboard. There we go. There we go. Oh, everything's looking fine. I think I need to look at the map again though, because I'm lost. Alright, so we'll submerge for a second. Damn it, my croc's so fat there's not enough water to like hide in. Such a fat boy. There we go. Alright, let's see. Just need to look at the map one more time and I'll know where we need to go. Probably stuck in like a little estuary or something. Oh no, okay, I'm in a good place. I just need to go... If I just go north, I can find the river. Okay. North and a little bit to the west. Perfect, okay. I know where we are now. Says they're releasing the Allosaurus. I mean, yeah, eventually. It's gonna come in.
What else we need? It's tomato, onion, the mince, and pasta.
Yeah.
And also garlic.
Hold on. Okay, we're just doing back of the... what is it? Secret talk. We're getting we're getting dumplings for lunch, chat. That's what we're getting. Homemade dumplings is on the menu. Anyway, back to the dinosaurs. It looks like, yeah, the Allosaurus is going to come after the T-Rex, I think. So probably like 3 months, realistically. The T-Rex looks like it's almost finished. But I wonder because, like, it seems like there's nobody that can contest the T-Rex except for the Trike, obviously, but the T-Rex is faster than the Trike, so they'll never have to fight them. So the Allosaurus needs to be in the game to balance out the T-Rex, I think. Stop the stream and listen to her. She told me a story about found a bee a bee that was like too hot, and she gave it some juice. Very cute story. Alright, we're gonna get through this river. I'm pretty sure we're almost to the seaside. We could also go up the river delta. That could be an idea. Should we go to the ocean or should we go to the river? The river's got a lot of crocs, but there may be chances of biting some herbies. We were talking about gyoza yesterday as well, actually. We had some, gyoza is the Japanese word for dumplings. We were having some dumplings yesterday, and I was talking about how I like dumplings. Yeah, I'll show you the dumplings when they're finished. Don't worry. You can look forward to that later in the stream. They're probably like 30 minutes to an hour, I don't know. I also got some snacks, some fruit, some pre-cut fruit to snack on, which is nice. Alright, let's see if there's any food here. This is about the area we want to be in. I just can't see because of the mist. Is that food? Or is it just a rock? Ah, it's just a rock. Is it? It looks like... No, it's not. It's in my nature to say make dumb comments when I should say something nice. Absolutely is. I'm really bad at that. Did I tell you about my friend's wife? So when I lived in New Zealand, we were flatting with 3 guys, and one of them had a girlfriend, okay? The rest of us were forever alone. But he had his girlfriend, right? And it was her birthday, and I texted her, like, she would come over, I only see her sometimes, you know? So I've had very little interactions with this person, but she was very friendly. And I went to their wedding, and I gave a speech at their wedding, actually, so we're in good terms now. At that time, it was her birthday. We were using like I had like the clamshell flip phone. So it was her birthday, and I sent her a text on her birthday, like, happy birthday, we're only friends because of her boy, and then I said her boyfriend's name. I thought it was a funny joke. But then her boyfriend rang me and is like, you made her cry, dude. I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, wait, what? Wait, what? I thought that was a funny joke. I was like, we're only friends because I know you through your boyfriend, haha. But she was apparently very upset about that, so I had to apologize. But we smoothed things over. But like, because I never really gave really good responses to anything. Like, I always say something like, oh, it's pretty good, you know, it's pretty good, it's alright. Like, very mild responses to everything. The first time, like, when she got married, Like she was in a wedding dress, and I was like, "Oh, Kelly, you look beautiful." And she was like, "Oh my goodness, you've never said anything nice to me before." I was like, "No, I was just saving it for the perfect moment, so it would be really meaningful." But no, we're good friends. I do have a tendency to say silly things sometimes. But yeah, I did get in a bit of trouble with some of the things I said. There's raptors in packs of 8. The server's telling raptors that you can only be in groups of 8, and I can't even find a group of 2 that doesn't get eaten by Troodons almost immediately. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm trying to be a nicer person, chat, okay? I know. I thought it was really funny. Like, everybody loves a little birthday chuckle, right? I thought it was really funny. And I was like, that's what I said to her boyfriend. I was like, I thought it was just funny. And he's like, man, she's sensitive. Come on now. And I was like, all right. Okay, here's the ocean, finally. Very rarely we'll see other people here too. But maybe we'll see other crocodiles getting the saltwater mutation. But we need to get a salt... Oh, finally that fog is going away. And we can actually see the river. We'll probably have to get the saltwater mutation, then go back up the river and find some meat. Because I don't think we can make it to the beach without a proper meal, you know? It is quite a journey for our crocodile. I can hear raptors in the distance as well. Raptors will occasionally come here to drink and look for food. I know that because when I'm hungry I come down here. But the delta is a pretty good area for a croc. I have a good heart. I think so, but other people disagree. Macy said, thank you, whoever gifted me the... That's Trucker Rob. He gifted, very generous supporter of the stream. Gifted 10 memberships. Let's go. At some point today, there should be raptors. Maybe we'll have to do the raptors tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we can do an extended dinosaur stream tomorrow. But I'll play at least until the dumplings are ready, and then I'll showcase the dumplings on stream. We'll do the Ralph Charcuterie board, where he just gets his cheese and stuff or whatever. All right, now let's see if there's any other crocs here. This is a little bit dangerous. We're full grown though. Like usually juvenile croc come here to eat, but we can get out of the River Ganges here and see the beautiful Pacific Ocean. Ah, wonderful. All right, now we have to drink salt water, chat. This is the saltwater drinking stream where we go crazy. Okay, I move my fat ass around. There we go. I did warn the raptor buddy. He didn't listen. He didn't listen. To be fair, we did get one Troodon kill at least. The Troodons got one. Like the Troodons are just like, they breed and grow so quickly that like in every Troodon encounter you expect to lose 3 Troodons or something like that. And we have to drink salt water until we get fluid deficient debuff. And then we have to drink fresh water until it removes it. Then we can get our kidneys that process the salt water, and we can leave and join the ocean and become a saltwater crocodile. Dumplings are better than tortas? What is it? Is a torta just like a sandwich? I really like Mexican food, but it's very difficult to find here. There is a place to find it though. Very good place. But I don't think they have tortas. I actually went and checked because I wanted to try a torta. But isn't it just like flat bread buns and like meat or something, like a sandwich or something? Mexicans in chat, please respond. This is... Yes, there is actually humans. You can actually play a human in this game. It is a Jurassic Park setting, not a Jurassic Era setting. We have fluid deficient. Now we just have to drink enough fresh water to get this done. I always get worried when I'm drinking the fresh water because a giant crocodile could come out and attack me. Although to be fair, at my size, I can't be one-shot by a crocodile, so it would just become a battle of who has most stamina. But if he begins the first battle, then probably he would win. Especially if he's like a second-generation croc. Since I'm just a first-generation croc, I don't have the extra 3 mutations, which would be the decider in such a drawn-out battle. The croc battles take forever because they've got 8,000 HP. No, guys, I'm gonna make her dinner, okay? I promise to make her a nice special dinner. Because I already planned this stream. I didn't realize she was off work today. So we did something yesterday. We slept in today. We're gonna get the dumplings. Then we might play for a little bit longer, but I'm absolutely gonna cook her dinner tonight, okay? Nice specialty pasta dinner. We went and got pasta from the good foreign shop. So it's gonna be like extra special. Maybe I'll even make meatballs. That could be actually that's a good idea. Maybe I will make some meatballs. Because we have mince now. Tongue tacos? I assume that's a joke, but I actually did eat tongue last night. We got barbecued horse tongue and ox tongue. It's really good. Like on a charcoal grill, and you cook it yourself. It was really, really good. Alright, that's the first batch of saltwater drink. Now back to drinking saltwater and going insane. But it's the croc life, innit? Just living in the ocean. Being an ambush predator, waiting. Once we've got the kidneys, we'll go up the river, hopefully get a kill, then go back down, and then join the ocean, I think. I was actually trying to find a raptor egg before the stream started. So I thought if I could, but there was none available. So the raptor bros in chat being robbed of their raptor experience. But it'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually. I see something swimming out in the ocean. Hold on a second. Something swimming out in the ocean? Are we gonna get more angry shark streams? Absolutely, but just not right now. Is that another crocodile, or is it... I shouldn't go this far away from the fresh water. I don't have the saltwater mutation yet. I felt for sure I saw something swimming. Was it another crocodile? Or is someone trying to kill themselves? I guess there's somebody who's just trying to kill themselves. There's something out here. Or is it just a rock? Is it a crocodile? Yo. Just another crocodile. At least I was right. I saw something. But he's obviously got his saltwater mutation. I don't yet, so I have to go back. I knew I saw something swimming, but he's just like a sea crocodile lurking out there. Yeah, I do want to finish the shark game that has Jerry the announcer on it. it's so fat I can barely fit through this. That croc is probably AFK since he didn't say anything. I probably could have killed him as a, but that would be a bit of a dick move. But maybe he wants to be my friend and we can do double team crocking people. Do we have the kidneys yet? No, we've got multi-chambered lungs. But we don't want that. We want the kidneys. We have to make fluted fish go away. Still fully deficient. Might take one more chance, one more batch of salt water to do it. That might be the case. Oh, I see the other crocodile. He's come back in. I think he's smaller than me, so he could be meat. I didn't say hello to him though, so it would be rude. Although you can never trust a croc. I've trusted a croc many times in my past, and it has always been a disaster. The river delta is the best place. Alright, well, yeah. I guess we'll check out the river delta once I get my mutation. I mean, we need to go into the ocean later. But we need food first. The delta is probably more interesting, though. More crocodiles, more animals, more stuff to do. Alright, this should be the last time we have to drink salt water. Let's see how it goes. Getting so impatient with my mead. It's only, I think we're only a week and a half into making it, and I want to rack it already. I want to do something with it. I guess I could just keep making more primaries. That's the hard, when you start getting back into making homebrew, waiting for the first batch, because if you do like one batch a week, then you always have a week where you, like after 4 weeks, you'll always have a week where you're like racking or testing or tasting. But it's the first 4 weeks, it's so annoying. Be the croc that you can trust. Yeah, be the change you want to be in the world, right? That's what they say. So I'm thinking about just making more mead. But maybe I'll even buy some yeast. Because I've just been using bread yeast. Since homebrew isn't really a thing in Japan. In fact, if you order the yeast off Amazon, it has a warning on it saying like you should not, if you do not brew anything over 1% alcohol. It's like, oh, or you have to destroy it. You know, okay, yeah, I'll destroy it. Sure thing. But I'm getting excited. It's coming along very nicely. Everything looks good. I've got like many different flavors. We've got the Joe's Ancient Orange Mead, which is great. The Jome. We've got the blueberry rosemary. We've got the clove and ginger. We've got the regular, the traditional. We've got the butterfly PT, so it looks like purple mana juice. That's great. What else? We've got the coffee mill. I'm really looking forward to that. I made a coffee mill a long time ago. It's so good. Like the coffee esters, they taste like it tastes like chocolate. You know, chocolate and coffee are very similar on the flavor profile. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. There was another one, I can't remember what it was. What was it? Maybe it was just like I think we made just clove and just cinnamon as well. But then I've also got some ciders going. I got 2 ciders going. And I got 2 piements going. So a piement is like It's like wine, but you use honey as well. So it's like a mix of grape and honey. The mead is going to be a yeast drink. I've brewed with Japanese bread yeast many times, and I've had great results. I don't know what people complain about. I think maybe it's the conditions or something, like because Japanese summers are very like hot and humid, and very predictable what the temperature will be. So it's very constant for a long time, and then it drops off. So if you start brewing in like September, October, or actually more ideally August. So we did start some in August. But if you start in August or September, you get really consistent results. But I want to keep making more. I think I've got 25 liters going at the moment in various different things, but they're all small batches, except for the Jome is 8 liters, because you have 8 liter umeshu bottles you get. Do you know why you're not supposed to brew in Japan? You can buy shochu and plums and make your own umeshu. But it's just flavoring the already made alcohol. Can you get sake yeast? Yeah, you can. You mean koji? I've never thought about making sake. I have seen some people make it though. I mean, obviously in Japan, we've got the kidneys now. We can drink saltwater. So we're gonna head up the river delta. I can smell garlic coming from the kitchen too. It smells good. So yeah, you need like to get like rice koji, which is the mold or whatever, and then you have to like lay it out on rice. But the city setting brews, the people that I watched just for background noise mead content, they made a sake themselves, which is very interesting. And they said it tasted like very interesting. Although I think like since sake is so easily available in Japan, there's no reason to get it, you know? I will say though that when I was invited down to Hiroshima, so if anyone goes to Japan, you go to Hiroshima, let me know, and I'll give you the best details, the best deets, right? But there's a town in eastern Hiroshima, Higashi Hiroshima. This is the wrong way. My fat ass is gonna get stuck over here. But there's a town that's famous for its sake, and it's called Saijo. And Saijo has like it has like this limestone or something from the mountains, so that the water comes down at the exact correct pH to make sake. So I went to Saijo to do a part of a sake brewery tour, and there's like 8 breweries, and you go through all of them, and it is insane, like the variety of sake. Like if you think you've tried sake before, you have no idea. I know everyone always says that, but there is so much variety in sake. There was sakes that tasted like a sparkling white wine. There was like deep and like full-bodied, like red wine style sakes. And but my favorite one was this crazy one. It was frozen, and you have to drink it within 30 minutes of it defrosting. So they freeze it. It's not like they're jacking it or anything like that. But they freeze it, and then it defrosts, and then as it defrosts, the flavor profile changes. So when you drink it when it's just like ice slushy, essentially, it's like really delicious. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like fruity, like a fruity, almost pineapple taste. It was very good though. And then as it gets and then like if you drink it like an hour later, it's more like kind of earthy, like woody flavors, like oak flavors or something. I don't know how to. It was so good, and I would never would have done it myself. So it was so much fun to go down there and do that tasting. Did you miss 2 hours of stream? Yeah, you didn't miss that much. I'll be honest. We're not having good luck today. It's been pretty bad. But now we broke out the emergency crocodile to try and get some kills. We wanted to play raptors. The raptors are on the board to play, but there was no raptor eggs, and we were dying as a baby raptor. We got trooned out a couple of times. So it's false advertisement. But if I see raptor eggs available, I'll shelve the croc and go play the raptor eggs, okay? Are you wrecked after that tour? I get progressively drunk as I go through that video. It's kind of funny. It was very tasty though. But it was kind of awkward because like it was a sponsored thing, and then they had like 5 officials who were going with us. That was the video where the Japanese government told me to take out the submarine. They're like, "Hey, can you remove the submarine that you see when you're crossing the inland sea? Because we don't want you to secret military format." I go, "Come on. If you're a submarine and I can see you, I think I get to take a picture of you." That's how it works in my brain. You have the option to be completely silent and deadly and underwater, and you choose to be above water. I feel like I get to record that. But the Japanese Navy asked me to remove it. So, I mean, they didn't force me to. They asked me to, and since it was a sponsored video, I did. Otherwise, I would have told them to get fucked. But very cool to see submarines when you're taking a ferry over somewhere. Ever got to Niigata? I have not, actually. I think Niigata is one of the few prefectures I have not been to. I wasn't aggressively drunk. I get more progressively more drunk as we go through. But like they weren't drinking, so it was like frustrating because like I'm the only one sampling the sakes, and they're just like sitting there because they've got nothing to do. So I'm like, you guys want to drink something? And they're like, no, just enjoy it. And the girl that was giving a tour, because they do sake tours, she wasn't drinking either. She was pretending to drink. So I was like, I was just getting drunk. And nobody else was enjoying it. It felt so awkward. The alcohol helped though. Did I call them cunts? Nah. They were very nice actually. The military school. Kind of like going back to what we were talking about earlier with the fake Japanese accounts. For some reason, Japanese content attracts some of the worst people. You have no idea how autistic these people become. They go crazy. They go crazy. If you make even the slightest mistake, they jump over you and get really ornery about it. Nice and spooky night for the crocodiles to be out. There is another crocodile in this river, so you have to be careful. There was some guy recently, actually, he was complaining to me because I mentioned Yasukuni Shrine in one of my videos. The Yasukuni Shrine is in Tokyo. It's next to the Imperial Palace, but it's the shrine where all of those who died in service to Japan are enshrined there. So a lot of people from World War II are enshrined there. So that's the controversy, is that it enshrines the spirits of some people that did some naughty things in World War II. But the shrine itself is very beautiful and definitely worth a visit, especially if it's during Sakura season or the Miitama festival that I went to in July. But I mentioned, I'm like, this shrine is controversial, but it's very beautiful, so I think you should visit it. And some guy's like, bro, controversial? Controversial? You're not going to tell your audience that this is where the war criminals are buried? I was like, well, that's not really the case. They're enshrined. They're not actually buried there. I mean, some people's ashes are there, I suppose. But there was some. It's like even in Japan, it's like a controversial issue. Like the Prime Minister visiting it is like a big deal when he goes there. But I'm like, what do you want from me, bro? I told you it was controversial. Do your own research for that one. I think it's worth visiting. I don't think that the shrine should be penalized because people made some bad mistakes in World War II. Doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you die in the service of Japan, a lot of people didn't even have a choice as well. They're just doing what they thought was right. It's not like I'm praising Unit 735 or whatever it was. 31. I don't think the 731 guys were there, actually. But there was a couple of generals that were enshrined who did commit war crimes. And that was the big controversy. Even in the shrine, like, they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to enshrine them, but the Prime Minister asked them to. Alright, there's still 300 people on the server, and we're moving up the river. Should call him a cunt for saying that? Probably. You gotta be careful though, like... Unironically, if you go too hard on people in comments, you can create like a lifelong enemy. And they just like autistically start reporting all of your shit, which is really annoying. Because it just takes one of those flag reports to go through. It's better just to ignore people. It's annoying because I love to argue with people. It's one of my favorite things. Is to argue with people and, you know, double down and do all sorts of crazy shit. Annoying them. But like nothing against terms of service, obviously. But if you do that, people just, like, you'll literally make lifelong enemies that will follow you forever and just to, like, try and report or mess with you. And it's just not worth it. Like, I don't know. I like interacting with people, though, so. Okay, it's daytime, but we need to get some oxygen. We're about to asphyxiate down here. Have I ever visited the battleship Mikasa in Yokosuka? Wait, Yokosuka? No, I haven't. I haven't been to Yokosuka. But it's I do want to go that area because there's something I want to see. There is actually a train station. Oh no, the train station, I mentioned it. There's a train station there that's very beautiful. That's like the train running past the beach that I want to see. And there's also a train station right near there that has it has like all these bullet holes from World War II. And they never repaired them. It's very cool. I want to see that. It's a very interesting historic place from like the air raids. I was gonna see it when I went to Tokyo last time, but it was too hot. It was too hot. I was just wanted to go back home after finishing the main project. So I have some side projects to do. Mikasuka? Yokosuka? I think it's Yokosuka, right? It's next to Yokohama? Takes a long time to reoxygenate your blood, I'll say, as a crocodile. You get that sweet, sweet oxygen. We haven't seen any other dinos except for crocodiles, though, so far. And I guess we got that one raptor. And there was that other raptor that was stalking us. We ate his friend. What we need to see is some herbies that are crossing the river here. There's like an island. I guess we can keep moving. PvP server. Every server's a there's no PvE servers in this game. Alright, I hear something. We'll get a little bit more air, and then we'll go back down. The other crocodiles might be around, though. I think we'll go up to the bridge. I saw some action there and some crossings there last time I was here. There's some plants here. That's good. This is what the herbies like. But like Chinese and Koreans are always going to Yasukuni and causing trouble and like graffitiing and stuff, which makes sense. But they shouldn't do it. But I understand why they would. But like those like going back to those Japanese Twitter accounts that are just insane. They started like trying to expose people that just wear like non-Japanese clothes in Japan. Like, not like Western clothes, but like if you dress up in like a traditional Korean hanbok or like do like a Chinese dance or something, they're like, this is not respecting the culture. Like, they don't even allow you to do that. They're insane. They're absolutely insane. It's like, obviously they're doing it for a festival or an event or something. And they're just like, how dare you disrespect? It's so stupid. So stupid. I want to see all Japanese fake Twitter accounts suffer. That's what I want. I want everyone in life to have a good life except those people. For some reason, they just rile me up. Even the crocodiles that eat me in this game, I want them to have a happy life. But the fake engagement baiting Japanese Twitter accounts, they need to suffer. All we need to do, like, we just need to Elon to do one thing. If Elon would change it so it showed you where your tweet was posted from, what country, everything would change overnight. This is a feature in Twitter, but I think this should be mandatory. Every tweet should have the city you post it from. If it does that, everything changes overnight. Everything changes overnight if they do that. Oh man, that'd be so funny if they get exposed. Cog gets exposed for being in Britain. They'll be the second Cog in Britain, by the way. Not Cog Life, but the gatekeeper guy. And then we see all the other people. And then overnight, everything is revealed. That's the reason it won't happen, is because then overnight, 90% of accounts are in India. Even the anti-Indian accounts. Actually, did you guys see that, like, big, like, accounts decided shilling for India? Like, they were literally being paid to say nice things about India? I'm asking for people to be doxxed. No, not that. Just, like, location. Not their exact location. I'm just saying, like, the city or the country they post from. Just say, like, just make their account say, like, you know, UK or something. That's fine. That's all I ask. That's all I. It's such a little ask. It's such a little ask, but it would make such a fun. It would be so funny. It'd be so funny. Alright, we're gonna go land a crocodile for a few seconds. We'll hide in the grass here. Not very camouflaged. I think I wouldn't fall for this, but you never know. Yeah, geography, not location. Whatever. It would end so much. Yeah, I would be happy. Be nice to the UK. I actually really like the UK. It's just funny to make fun of it. I would love to visit the UK at some point. I'm going to go see Clarkson's farm, go see my ancestral home. Be great. There's a guy I watch called GeoWizard, and he does like the straight line missions through countries. And he did a straight line mission. Well, not a straight line mission. He did a no roads journey through London. It's very interesting. It's very cool. My camera's overheating now. We'll have to turn it off. We'll have to get the croc. I'll have to change the batteries anyway. I'll turn the camera off for a bit. And I'll, where's my overlay box? There it is. Turn that off for a second. Once the crocodile's got enough oxygen, we'll go back into water. There we go. Alright. You'll hear the beep sound. How's everything going? Okay. What's that? Thank you. You don't eat in what inside? Okay. Put your things over there.
Why don't you just write tomatoes?
I can use that. A little bit. Alright, back in the crocodile zone. Half of those accounts aren't even Indian. It's some Bulgarian dude that bought the accounts and pushing whatever he's paid to. He has an L and C in full. Which ones do you mean? Like Defiant L's? That was one of the accounts that was shilling. I hear Raptors. Oh, we might have something here. The Defiant Elves guy, he's really annoying. He used to be funny, but I guess maybe his account was bought or something. But he's like, he posted like one of the Trump and India are the best of friends, and then he got called out immediately, and he's like, sorry, I made some bad decisions. It's like, what is the bad decision? Accepting money for your opinion? What was the bad opinion? What was the bad decision you made? But it is very funny. It is very funny to see the cope. I made some bad decisions. The bad decision was what exactly? Well, I sold out my integrity for some money. And I didn't think that people would call me on it. Alright, great. Good to know, good to know, guy. Sounds like there's another crocodile in this water. Well, they could be... Herreras sound almost like crocodiles as well. Should we need to check to see if there's any eggs? Let's see. People are just nesting in birds today for some reason. It's all birds. Hypsis and pteranodons. Oh, one of the cool things I heard about the Echoes of Extinction is they're going to include bigger birds, like the Quetzalcoatl or whatever, so you can actually pick up dinosaurs and fly away with them, or humans. That'd be awesome. Like, you're just playing as like a human, and then just a bird comes and steals one of your teammates. That'd be great. Entertainment. Kind of confused. Where are all the dinosaurs? I haven't encountered anyone else. There's a nice juicy plant here too, so maybe they'll maybe this is a good spot to wait. Okay, here are Paki. Since we saw that crocodile in the Delta, we haven't seen anything. And allegedly there's 300 people on the server. Wait, is that a crocodile? Alright, there's another crocodile over there. He's getting his oxygen. It's probably full grown. I'm gonna go get my oxygen underwater, but I'm gonna do it here. Yeah, that's a crocodile. See, I think I can like pop up through here and just kind of hide. Yeah. So I'm still... I can get my oxygen like this and not expose myself too much. Other crocodiles will be able to sense me. But I'm not too worried about them. And we can watch this area because this bridge has got some activity. There's some meat over there. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yummy. Thanks. I got my first dumpling. I'll put the camera back on later, chat. I'm just going to try this dumpling. It smells really good. Mmm. A little bit spicy. It's good. Oh, I ate all of it.
Oh,
I thought you had more.
it's just a prototype.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a prototype? Sorry. Okay, she gave me the prototype and I ate it. It's got kimchi and okra and all sorts of interesting things in it. It's actually really good. Is that the same guy we saw at the river? What? This guy's... Oh, this guy's trying to pair his account. But no activity. It's Macedonian? One of... What is it? Astetiaca's threads? The Indian CCP thing was getting pushed with that info? Okay. That was a weird thing to see. Like the shilling. I can hear raptors. The raptors that I promised to play but never got around to. I thought there was supposed to be lots of dinosaurs in the delta. Maybe we should have just gone straight to the ocean. There's 3 Dinosuchuses here. Yeah. Actually, maybe there's more. There's Mason, Fran, and the Holy Spirit. Dinosuchus are only allowed to be in groups of 2, so we either have to fight each other or run away or eat each other. But I'm not sure where they are. Maybe they're up here. Is that food? What is this? Or is it a crocodile? Never mind. It's just a rock. There's another crocodile right in front of me. He seemed to see me. He saw me and ran away, though. He's a coward. Or maybe he's getting his bro to come fight me. Who knows? What is everyone playing on the server? I gotta check. There's like, no, I can't find anything. Like, they killed, the KD ratio from the last stream was really good. It was like 14-5 or something. But this one is like, we're suffering. We're suffering over here. The crocodiles are all talking about there's no action. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna get some oxygen, then we have to look at the server profile and see what people are playing. It's all, people are just like playing all chickens and birds or something. There's no chance of them ever coming down. Alright, we'll go into this bush here. Alright, get some O2. Maybe we'll get a sneaky bush kill. Let's see. Where's the Discord? Okay. Game Inspector, Kill Feed, Game Inspector, Outcasts, Compounds, Exclusion Zones. Where is the real-time activity? Someone leaving the water? I heard splashing noises. Probably another crocodile. Real-time activity map. People are in the volcano. They're in the southern plains. It looks like there is some action in the delta, but not here, apparently. Full-time real adults. Let's see. Apparently it's all raptors and pteranodons. So the raptors we might see, but pteranodons we can't get because you just never get them. Then ceratosauruses, carnotauruses, hererosauruses. We can't get hererosauruses because they're in trees most of the time. That's for adults, but what is the current real-time players? The number one amount of it's everyone's playing birds. Everyone's playing pteranodons. Pteranodons, ceratosauruses, omniraptors. There's actually a lot of Dilophosaurs, surprisingly. Dilophosaurs and Hereros. Where are they? Alright, we'll see if we can find some. There's a we'll head back down the riverway. Go back to the seaside, I think. Or am I about to get crocked by some of the other crocs that are bored? I see some food though, that's promising. There's a Dilophosaurus. The first thing I've seen in ages is a Beppy. He's going fast though. He's a fast as fuck. Nah, he's gone. The penguin escaped. Oh well. Even though I like Beppies, it's usually I won't kill them. Came out of nowhere. Just a little river Beppy. Oh, thank you. Have you eaten any yet?
I need more plates.
Oh yeah, hold on. Just a second. Alright, I'll put the camera back on so you can see some of the dumplings. They look good. Hopefully my camera has cooled down a little bit now. These gaming sessions, it gets like very grumpy at me. Been seeing all the people talking about what is it, Silk Song? Has anyone tried it yet? Yeah. All right, let's see. Wink. Wink. Let's try these. We got the fresh dumplings. Maybe I don't want to spill dumpling juice on the camera. Freshly made, nice. A little bit spicy, just the way I like it. With fresh herbs. Yeah, it's very good. I'm gonna add some. I might get some sriracha, or actually, maybe I need soy sauce, right? But I like adding my sriracha to the dumplings. I'm gonna go back down to the delta, see if I can get any food for my crocodile. But he's getting hungry. Like, there's nothing to eat. It's a rough life for a solo croc. Even with 300 players, everyone's just playing Bird Boys because they're trying to get rare bird skins, apparently. Oh, raptor eggs. Raptor eggs are being laid. We need to get, we need to store our crocodile. I think we need to head over 100 stamina to store our crocodile.
What do you need? What do you need eating?
What's that? You're making Oden as well? Alright, the raptor legs. They're being laid. So I need to get my stamina up and get ready to store my crocodile. Actually, I'm not sure if I can store a crocodile. It might just die. Because when you do the storage command, it kills the animal. But it goes into a voucher. Otherwise, I'll be scamming the stream. Alright. Oh, I hear something. Something walking. Oh, the Omni Negs! The Omni Negs are laid, but I can't nest. I can't, oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Got some, Oden? Like, daikon. Okay, thank you. Looks good. Hold on a second. I'm being attacked. A Herrerasaurus just jumped on me while I'm trying to eat. Very rude. I'm going to pretend to be AFK. He's going to jump on me again. As soon as we jump, we do the alt bite. I got the alt selected. See if we can get him. Didn't get him. Very annoying. Crocodile, Herrera boy. Gotta make it look like I'm trying to escape. Because we tricked a Herrera into jumping into our mouth last time. But now, like, the raptor eggs are going to be gone. By the time my crocodile gets back to 100% stamina, it's going to be all gone. It's already been 2 minutes. Those raptor eggs are probably all gone. How sad. But the Herrera's probably there, right? So I'm going to try and get back up here, and I'm going to try and... I'm going to pretend that I'm logging off. There he is. He's up in the tree. Come on, just one jump. Just one jump, Herrera. You can get one attack. The crocodile's not paying attention. It's time to fall asleep. He's going up. He's going up. Just jump. Do it. Ah, he got it. He got away with it. Rat. Tree rat. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I'm gonna get eaten by other crocodiles while I'm trying to get this Herrera. Jump on me. Jump on me, Herrera. He's getting higher. He's going up. Jump on me. Come on. Jump. Do it. Don't be a chicken. Maybe he's streaming too. Maybe he's trying to impress his friends. Nah, he's going up to rest. He's on top of the tree now. He's not going to jump. There's more Omni eggs coming anyway. So what we'll do is we'll go down to the bottom of the ocean, or the bottom of the river, and we'll try and store our crocodile. I think we can store our crocodile. We just need to get to 100% health, 100% stamina. I think you can't store if you're underneath 35% food though, so we should be good. Literally just need that stamina, and we should be able to play we should be able to play Raptor, as per promised. If not, if we can't get any eggs, we might have to try again tomorrow. In the middle of a power outage, India, we don't have electrical supply or water, so you're watching on your phone? Shouldn't you be saving your emergency power for, like, emergencies? Instead of watching streams? I mean, I appreciate the viewership, but... You know, you gotta make, gotta cover all your bases first. Where's the storage commands? Storage system. Wait, where's the storage commands? How do I store my dinosaur? I might not, oh, there it is. Store dino. Alright. Bye bye Dinosuchus. If I can store it, maybe I can't. Because I've redeemed it. It may be a cooldown. Oh, we can't store because there's a pteranodon nearby? What? Hide somewhere out of sight in order to store your pteranodon, your dinosaur. Oh wait, I can't use my stamina, goddammit. Alright, so because of that bird, I can't store my dinosaur. We'll go over here and try it again. But if I don't store by I get 35% food, then I can't store anyway. Alright, we'll go here. A Dilophosaurus? Interesting. No, it doesn't tell me where it is, it just says it's nearby. It says find somewhere to hide. The idea is you don't want to be able to use storage commands to hide your dinosaur to escape from combat. That's sheer way. No, it doesn't tell me where. It says nearby. So there's probably like a pteranodon like nesting on that bridge or something like that. Like hanging, like latching onto it. Alright, try again now. Store dino. Thinking. Starting storing procedure. There we go. So it looks like I died. I didn't. I just stored my dinosaur. It's not a death. Okay. All right. Eggs. All right. Confirm nest. Is it actually happening? Is the egg dream happening? I sent out the request. Yes! Press spacebar to hatch. Oh my goodness, what a huge group of raptors. Absolute family. Finally. How many hours into the stream? The raptor gameplay actually starts now, like 3 hours into the stream. But now we have to get past the egg. We have to get past the egg stage anyway. Hey, she's cooking more. I'm making her pasta and wine. Don't worry, it'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. Wait, feed me! Wait, what happened on May 2020? What happened May 25, 2020? Alright, so let's see what mutation we got. What? Reinforced tendons, excellent. We have enlarged meniscus, excellent. We have accelerated prey drive, pretty good. We have basically all the mutations we want. And we could have a chance of being a rare dinosaur too. Alright, we got the raptor family. So if this raptor dies, this is probably the end of the stream. This raptor is the stream, okay? How are we going to order noodle soup if the power's out? But there's so many babies I'm not getting fed. I'm going to be the runt. Where's my fucking slot? Alright, I got my slot. Very good. Now I can eat my IRL food, which isn't slop. It's delicious. I'm not a big fan of the daikon. This is like Japanese daikon. It's actually pretty tasty. Just not a big fan of the texture. So you can Uber Eats stuff when the power's out? That's kind of funny. There's nothing to do when you're a baby raptor except run around and be noisy. Jump. I played Tarkov and the cheaters in this game are really not that big of an issue. Still an issue, but trust me, it can be way worse. I know that. But there's like basically no cheaters on this server. That's why I'm playing the petite pieds. Because people record, like they use F2 to record their gameplay and then they report cheaters immediately. So you do get the I haven't noticed a cheater myself on this server. They not only do they have a better rule set, with like there's no carnivore pack mixing, which is excellent. They've got 300 players versus 100 players, which is excellent. And yeah, there's like less cheating. Like I was watching, there's a guy that makes crocodile videos on. He's called Defeat Pete on YouTube, and he's complaining every time he levels up a crocodile, which takes like 8 hours, he's dying to the croc cheaters. Like, how do people cheat? There's many cheats. So there's speed hacking, there's fly hacking, there's ESP hacking where you can see where people are in the map. But the most, the one that people really care about is the damage hacking. So you'll increase your bite strength like 10 times or something. And like a baby dinosaur run up to a full-grown dinosaur, one bite it and it just dies. That happened to me a couple times actually, but I didn't realize it. And people told me it was cope, but it was actually confirmed. There's legit a lot of cheaters on the official servers. Apparently, people say that the cheaters run the official servers. Like, they pay the devs money to not ban them or something. Which doesn't make sense to me. But I don't see why you'd hack in a dinosaur game at all. Like it's just to be a dick. Because people spend hours growing up their dinosaurs and getting their mutations and stuff. Distance hacking is one as well. Like, they'll be able to bite you from far away. That's really bad if there's a Stegosaurus. Like, if you imagine a Stegosaurus with, like, infinite range. Because a Stegosaurus does, like, 1,300 damage per tail swing. Which is enough to kill anything that's, like, not, you know, like a full-grown Myosaurus or something. That's why I recommend playing on these servers. I like the official... I want to be on the official servers, honestly. But, like, it's just impossible. Unless you're playing, like... If you're playing a Trudon or something, it doesn't matter. Because any dinosaur basically kills a Trudon in one shot anyway. So one-shot hackers doesn't matter. But ESP hackers is kind of annoying. But if you're playing, like, Trudon or something small that grows really quickly, then hackers aren't as big of a deal. But if it's like a Stegosaurus, that's just insane. You lose a whole full-grown Stegosaurus to, like, a baby Ceratosaurus. It just ruins your whole day. People are saying that the cheaters get pay money to not get banned. I don't know if that's true. The dev is very shady though. There's a lot of like if you watch some videos about the shady Isle dev, it is very suspect. There's a lot of drama in the inception of the game as well. That's why people are excited about Echoes of Extinction, because you've got a new set of developers that are actually communicating, and are actually well, in theory, I guess, delivering on what the community wants, which is transparency, and a timeline, and consistent updates and balancing. A few weeks ago, I was flying a few meters above the Cerato, and I heard a bite sound and I died. His bite box was like the size of a... Yeah, they do that. Sometimes, I don't want to call things... I'm very hesitant to call things cheaters, actually, because there's so many... Like, it could be lag, it could be server desync, things like that. But there are just some cases where it's just blatant. And it has ruined a few days for me. We had a stream where I was playing a Dilo, and I was really enjoying it. Then I got one-tapped, and I was just like, what the fuck? This is just stream over. Like, fuck it. All the raptors are getting big. I guess the baby raptors are heading out and starting their way in the world. So vicious, the raptors. I'm still a baby, though. So I have to stay with the parents. But I want to join the bouncy raptors over there that are jumping up in the grass. What is he doing? He's fighting something. Oh, they're trying to destroy the nest. Okay, can I join a group, please? Got it. We got a group. This meat looks a bit rank. I feel like it's gonna be... I'm gonna vomit from it. Alright, we got our S diet. Here's my juvie group. We've got 8 players, a full group. Well, almost. It's now 6 players. That's good. I guess they're going this way. I gotta stick with the boys. Alright, we got our first mutation. So we already have reinforced tendons, enlarged meniscus, accelerated prey drive. I guess we get hemomania? Or should we get congenital? Get congenital, because we want to try and survive a bit longer. So 10% reduced damage from big dinosaurs. And this is our gang. Our gang of raptors. Perfect. We'll probably die straight away, but it's worth it, it's fun. What's with this little crown in my chat? If you go to top fans, it means you've been talking a lot. You can get top fan by talking a lot in chat, by gifting subs, or from donating memberships. It's just a YouTube thing. The chat leaderboard, yeah. It resets for every stream. But basically, it just shows you how loyal the chat members are. Guess we're all just sticking with their parent. We have so many little raptors here. This is why I couldn't find any food as a crocodile, because all the raptors are just staying up in the grasslands, whatever. They created 20 raptors. These are prolific breeding. You're important. You tell yourself that every day. Well, you're not number 1 though. You're number 2. So you're gonna have to pump up those numbers. It's kind of like interesting because like this is kind of what you expect to see from a group of animals, like all the babies kind of hiding in the grass, like just following around a parent. I'm hungry. A little bit. I want to follow this raptor. Show us, lead us to the promised land. Come eat the eggs. Okay. We're feeding. The mum and dad is giving us eggs. Just like when I went to BP's house. So I know this is what animals actually do. Although this is a little bit strange. They're laying fresh eggs for us to eat. Which does work, but it's a little bit weird. But it's just gameplay. Just remember, it's just a gameplay mechanic, okay? Do raptors get the jumping mutation? Yes. I was born with it. I got reinforced tendons from my parents. So, it's good. We were so hungry we were eating everything really quickly. Excellent. Give us the egg, brother. Share the eggs, brother. He doesn't want to share. No, he ate it himself? Jurassic James, you rat. Sarah. Oh, big dinosaur. Alright, it might be death time. All the babies are hiding. The Ceratosaurus has come to eat our parents. How many adults do we have? Ah! Ah! It's coming for me! No! We got raided, chat. We got raided. Alright. Alright. That's it. I'm gonna set up a raptor next time so we have proper raptor day. I'm gonna spend some time with my lady friend. She's been cooking all day, so I needed to reward her. That was fun though. So, if that Cerato hadn't ended the stream, then we would have kept going. Oh wait, we just got a fresh batch of dumplings. Look at that. All my dumplings. So many of them. Delicious. Alright guys. I'll probably bring out some full videos on this channel as well. I've got some ideas now. But these dumplings are fresh now, so it's time to enjoy. Very good, very good. Very hot. Alright.